what Canadians really need to reflect on right now is where Mr. Poilievre has taken the Conservative Party of Canada. We have now seen, not once, but twice in the last 2 days, the importation of this far right-wing American-style politics that's traditionally been occupied in the space of the MAGA movement. We're now seeing this being imported into Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pleb is back. In tonight's story, Pierre Poilievre absolutely trolls Justin Trudeau over the success of his documentary. Yesterday, House of Commons, Pierre Poilievre makes fun of Justin Trudeau for having low views and low likes on his content. As well, tonight, Dean Blundell is getting sued by Canada Proud, and I have all the details of the case. And in our last story, Quick Dick Madick is back with another banger, making fun of everyone at the climate change conference in Dubai. You won't want to miss tonight's story. Stick around. Today's episode has been brought to you by Beaver Bitcoin, Canada's best Bitcoin exchange. Do you guys know how much Bitcoin is up this year? Bitcoin is currently up 165%. So had you listened to Justin Trudeau and the Liberals' financial advice, you would be a lot more poor. So if you guys want the best asset in the history of the planet, Bitcoin, head over to beaverbitcoin.com. Links in the description below. Thanks for sponsoring today's report. Welcome to your Wednesday report. If you guys are not subscribed already, can you smash the subscribe button? I'm trying to get to 100K and I could really use your help. Welcome to your Wednesday report. We're kicking off tonight's story with a banger because Pierre Poilievre was trolling the life out of Justin Trudeau yesterday in the House of Commons when he started bragging about the success of his documentary and making fun of Trudeau for having terrible engagement numbers. Let's watch this and have ourselves a laugh. This is Pierre Poilievre in his purest form.
But, Mr. Speaker, people do not have roofs over their head. After 8 years of this Prime Minister, housing costs have doubled. Toronto's the worst housing bubble in the world, and Canada has the worst mortgage bubble in the entire OECD after 8 years of his policies. That's why nearly 4 million people on X alone have watched my groundbreaking and much acclaimed documentary, Housing Hell, How We Got Here and How We Will Get Out. Will the Prime Minister become the 4 millionth Canadian to watch this documentary so he can see a common sense plan to reverse the housing hell that he's caused?
I love it. Trudeau doesn't get 4 million views on X. Trudeau gets ratioed.
Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, Canadians need our bold action to keep moving forward on the problem of housing affordability. Unlike the Conservative leader, we know that the federal government plays an essential role in leadership in housing. On this side, we're making historic investments in housing, we're linking public transit dollars to housing density, and we're working with cities to modernize and accelerate the way we build homes. While the Conservative leader focuses on clickbaits and views, we're focused on building homes for Canadians.
Trudeau's just salty, clickbait and views. Trudeau, you don't get no views. This is why you're salty.
The Honourable Leader of the
Your content fucking sucks.
Official Opposition.
Well, Mr. Speaker, it's funny, he released a video the very same day of him in a starter home pretending that he was a real estate agent. But in reality, everyone laughed because they know that he's doubled the housing cost.
Right.
He's delivered an economy where we have the fewest homes per capita of any country in the G7, even though we have the most land to build on. And Toronto is now the worst housing bubble in the world after 8 years of this Prime Minister. So that's why I'm putting partisanship aside and offering the Prime Minister and the Liberal caucus a private screening of my documentary. Will the Prime Minister put his ego aside and join with me personally to take in this documentary, Housing Hell, How We Got In and How We'll Get Out of It?
It's the greatest.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
The reality, Mr. Speaker, is the Conservative leader continues to call for the federal government to get out of the business of housing. And we will not repeat the same mistakes he made when he was housing minister under Stephen Harper.
Right.
The Conservative leader's present plan won't build enough homes fast enough, doesn't reach enough cities, and creates unnecessary red tape. He'd also defund affordable housing projects and tax affordable rental construction even more. While the Conservative leader focuses on clickbait and views, we're going to focus on building Canadians more homes.
That's right.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Speaker, he did try to make a video. It was a total failure. His videos don't get clicks and his houses don't have bricks. Yeah.
Okay. Pierre Poilievre's team for sure watches my channel because we roast Trudeau's views and his likes all the time, right? That is a savage lie. Trudeau doesn't get clicks. Man, this is what I live for.
Try to make a video. It was a total failure. His videos don't get clicks and his houses don't have bricks. After 8 years, that's why housing costs have doubled. He shouldn't have to read his entire answer. I'm offering to inform him. If he would just take 15 minutes away from his photo ops, he can watch my brilliant documentary on X or YouTube with a common sense plan to require cities permit 15% more homes, give them bonuses if they exceed the target, require transit around every new federally funded, require housing around every federally funded transit station, and sell off 6,000 buildings. This is common sense. Let's bring it home.
Matt, he's literally trolling Trudeau for getting no clicks on his videos. I swear to God, this is like a pleb talking point going down in the House of Commons here. I'm honored.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker.
Oh my God, look how pissed Trudeau looks like. Okay, Pierre just made fun of him for getting no likes, no views. And look how pissed Trudeau is, the narcissist, as he gets up here. Look at his face. Pierre has crushed his soul. Look at Trudeau's face.
Sure.
Mr. Speaker,
so
the
mad.
Conservative leader's plan is to pick fights with municipalities, to create more red tape, and to withdraw funding for affordable housing and affordable apartments. That's not a plan to build more housing, but he has demonstrated that he's extremely satisfied with his ability to spread misinformation and disinformation online, which, yes, I will admit, he's very good at. On this side of the House, Mr. Speaker, we're focused on delivering solutions for Canadians. We're focused on building more housing for Canadians, not focused on self-aggrandizement like the Leader of the Opposition.
Oh, yeah, so Pierre's just crushing him. Oh, it's misinformation, disinformation. They're using the points, but look how defeated this guy looks. It's amazing.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, he is the king of self-aggrandizement, as evidenced by the fact that he's attacking my much-acclaimed documentary when he claims he hasn't even watched it. How would he know about the common sense solutions if he hasn't had the attention span to sit there for 15 minutes on YouTube or X and watch it, Mr. Speaker? We'll even try to get it on TikTok so that he can find it. Mr. Speaker, it includes a common sense plan to cut bureaucracy and taxes so that we can bring it home.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, when I came into question period today, I didn't think it'd be I'd be hearing an infomercial for how great Pierre Poilievre's social media skills. Sorry, the leader.
We'll back up. I mean, the Honourable Prime Minister knows he's not supposed to use the names of members of Parliament. The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I apologize. I didn't think Canadians were going to be hearing an infomercial for the Leader of the Opposition's YouTube page. The reality, Mr. Speaker, is Canadians deserve a government focused on delivering housing for them. That is exactly what we are doing with historic deals with cities right across the country, with measures to build more housing quickly. We are concretely solving that while he's talking to himself online.
Okay, which one of you guys over there at Pierre Poilievre's team watches my channel? Because for months, I have been making fun of Justin Trudeau's low clicks, his low views, his terrible engagement, and for this to now be a tax on the floor of the House of Commons, It warms my heart. And secondly, have you guys ever seen Trudeau look this defeated, this demoralized, this down? I think Pierre Poilievre is getting in this guy's head, and I'm loving every single moment of it. But Pierre Poilievre was not done trolling just yet, because at a press conference today, he came out and told Justin Trudeau, if you don't get rid of this carbon tax, I'm going to ruin your Christmas holidays, because you ruined Christmas for all Canadians.
Well, I've got news for Justin Trudeau. You've ruined Christmas for Canadians. Common sense conservatives are going to ruin your vacation as well. We are going to put in thousands of amendments at committee and in the House of Commons, forcing all-night, round-the-clock voting to block your $20 billion of inflationary spending and the rest of your economically destructive plans until you agree to our demand to take the tax off farmers, First Nations, and families. You will have no rest until the tax is gone.
But the fun doesn't end just there, because after that press conference, Ukraine Nazi enthusiast Karina Gold came out and had a meltdown in front of the press over what Pierre Poilievre had to say. Watch this. All right, here comes the Karen.
What Mr. Poilievre is doing right now is not leadership. It is completely irresponsible and it is completely reckless. And it will affect Canadians, because what he is doing is putting thousands of amendments on notice for things like the Sustainable Jobs Act. That's an 11-page bill. His party's put almost 20,000 amendments on there. And what are those amendments? They're all jokes. They're about amending the title. They're about amending specific words. He is not a serious politician. He is irresponsible and he is reckless. And he is not threatening to hold Parliament hostage, but Canadians, because he is a bully, and that's what he is trying to do right now. And Canadians should see him for who he is, because this is not about responsible leadership. This is about playing games, because at the end of the day for him, politics is a game and it's about his own personal aggrandizement, and he should not be bullying Canadians like that.
And it wasn't just Karina Gould who was upset over this, because apparently Justin Trudeau was upset too.
Mr. Poilievre can play whatever parliamentary games he wants. We're here to work. We're here to deliver for seniors. We're here to deliver for young people. We're here to deliver on housing, on affordability, on measures to support Ukraine. He can, make us work late. We're happy to do it because we're doing important things for Canadians while he's pulling stunts.
Oh, you're happy to work late? Then why is Justin Trudeau taking a personal day like every second day? As if this guy wants to work. Bullshit. Nothing makes me happier than seeing Pierre Poilievre make the left meltdown like this. It's truly beautiful to see. And she brings up bullying. How about the bullying that you did to us, Canadian citizens, making us lose our jobs, shutting businesses down over the sniffles? You're the bully. And to be honest, you probably should have been bullied a little more in high school. And speaking of bullies, in our next story, it appears that Dean Blundell is getting sued by Canada Proud. Per Canada Proud here, making an official statement saying, Canada Proud won't let Trudeau media apologists lie and defame us. To support our work and to help stand us up in court, there's a link there for the donation. Now, every conservative on Twitter knows that Dean Blundell is literally human sewage, but I'm going to show you guys the clip that probably got him into trouble. A face that a mother probably couldn't even love. Let's listen to him talk about Pierre Poilievre here. It's honestly disgusting.
That guy is such a fucking liar. It's incredible. He breathes, he lies. His life's a lie. His wife's a lie. His sexuality is a lie.
Okay, so he's alleging that Pierre's marriage is a sham. He's alleging that Pierre Poilievre's a homosexual. Keep going, Dean.
His belief in Canada is a lie. His entire fucking persona is a lie. Guy can't even get security clearance. Like, he can't get security clearance for top secret information, and he wants to be the Prime Minister of Canada. He won't sit for it. He refuses to because his wife's family's a fucking lie.
Now he's attacking Pierre's wife's family. What a classless piece of garbage.
His name is a lie. His real name's Jeff. His real name's Jeff. Ask him about his dead intern. Anyway, feeling better. Fuck you, Pierre. I'm coming for it all.
Do you know what the irony of this is? Remember in yesterday's show when I showed you guys all the headlines from the mainstream media saying that conservatives are conspiracy theorists? Does this not actually sound like actual conspiracy theories? Seriously. And you want to know what's even funnier is that Dean is now panhandling on X, asking for donations for his lawsuit. How pathetic. Watch.
Bullshit that lives on social media, that exists in our political ecosystems today. So while the Conservative Party of Canada's official media agent is trying to prevent us from, and literally dozens of other people that they've threatened recently, we're going to continue to fight this, but we need your help. There's a GoFundMe link up at the top of this tweet, and if you can figure out a way to share it, if you can figure out a way to donate, if you can figure out a way to support us, we'd greatly appreciate it.
What a loser! But I'll show you guys why Dean is actually begging for donations here, because Dean is a content creator just like me who runs a site called Crier Media. Look at this, guys. He has 5,490 subscribers, 531 videos. But look, this is the best part. His popular videos, right? His most popular video has 146 views. No wonder this guy is begging for donations. What a bum. And the satisfying part is now Dean is groveling and begging me to come and do an interview with him. No, Dean, maybe if you can get a video to like 5,000 views, then maybe I'll consider it. My time is actually valuable. And the cherry on top with Dean is that a year ago when I was starting this YouTube channel, Dean Blundell was telling me I would never succeed because I have absolutely no talent and that I'm uninteresting. And look at me now a year later. I'm actually doing YouTube full time, and this loser can't even get 150 views on a video. In our last story of the night, Quick Dick McDick, the big bearded farmer from Saskatchewan, who I've featured on this channel before, is starting to go viral again here on X, making fun of everyone in Dubai at the climate change conference. Let's go watch his latest video and make sure you follow him on X and subscribe on YouTube. He's back.
COP28, Episode 1. The Debunction Junction.
Welcome to today's Debunction Junction.
Oh, this ought to be fucking cute.
And today we're at the metro station, the Dubai Metro, and behind me is the Saskatchewan advertisement that's been running all of COP.
Oh, neat. I like the colors. Let me ask you there, my environmentally minded friend. How'd you make her there? Did you swim over there? Did you row a boat over there? Or did you jump on a commercial flight and fly over there with like 70 to 100,000 other people that want to talk about emissions on the planet?
It's coming and going. They've spent untold numbers of dollars to tell the world that they have really low carbon potash and also that they produce uranium, which decreases emissions, of course, because nuclear is emissions free.
Yes, we do. Thank you for acknowledging that by seeing the sign ripping around at the metro station. That's good. Sounds like it's doing its job.
But that's called paltering. That's called cherry picking. They're not talking about all the other things they do.
Oh, geez, I hear you, man. I wish they could talk about it all on a billboard. Lithium, helium, all the rare earth minerals that we've got. The most sustainable ag on the planet, where we grow crops that we actually use in biofuels, using zero-till practices with precision ag to lower our carbon footprints. How about we've got net negative oil companies that exist here in Saskatchewan? Maybe they could get a booth or something where people could get together and they could talk about it all at... Oh, wait a minute.
One of the biggest oil and gas producers in Canada, that actually their emissions are 65 tons per capita. That's double that of Dubai. It's actually one of the highest in the world from a jurisdiction's perspective.
Oh, I love it when you people kind of talk about jurisdictions and per capita emissions, because Saskatchewan's one of the coldest jurisdictions on the planet. 651,000 square kilometers to 1.2 million people. Look at Dubai, 4,100 square kilometers to 3.6 million people. Who do you think is going to be able to achieve lower per capita emissions when everyone in Dubai is living in skyscrapers where they can walk downstairs to the grocery store and get whatever they need and walk back upstairs, where we got to drive 17 miles to get ours? While we're talking about that, Saskatchewan exports 65% of what we produce in this province. Do you know what you create when you produce things? You create emissions. That's why we're in Dubai, so people can come and talk to us and see how good we're doing at how much we're producing here in Saskatchewan, shipping to people like you who want to sit in your ivory tower and bitch at us that our per capita emissions are too high.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's a good try, Saskatchewan, but we're debunking that.
Listen, man. Oh, hey, Blue Ball. If you got the gumption to do your debunction junction, I suggest you check your self-awareness function before you make a presumption about Saskatchewan's sustainable production of food, fuel, and fertilizer, because it's my assumption that you need what we produce to function, and you do that by way of consumption. I hope you enjoyed this little production.
You are not a green province.
Oh, Saskatchewan's not green? Have you ever seen it?
Boom. Let's go.
This is what taking the equivalent of 3.5 million cars off the road looks like.
Mix that into your mocha frappuccino latte while you gaze upon the greenness that is Dubai as you save the planet.
This is Quick Dick McDick signing off, hoping may your trip to Dubai make the climate heal.
We'll just be here doing it for real. Catch you next time.
So good. Yeah, they're all hypocrites, and it's absolutely hilarious. And Quick Dick Madick, fuck, did I get that right? Actually lays it out perfectly with some actual comedy. Love that dude. I even wrote him a comment underneath his video here. I said, "You are so much smarter than you look." And Quick Dick Madick wrote LOL. And I think he really liked that comment because he followed me on X after I posted it. Boom. Another cool person follows the pleb. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today's video. But let me ask you guys a question. What did you think of that exchange between Pierre Poilievre and Justin Trudeau? Do you think Pierre Poilievre is absolutely hilarious, making fun of Justin Trudeau for getting no clicks and no views? I want to know what you guys think of that exchange in the comments down below. And as usual, if you guys enjoyed my news report, make sure to like, share, subscribe, buy a membership. But you know what? What really matters is continue watching my channel. I appreciate you. I love you. My name is the Pleb. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.